This sandwich here is peanut butter and banana. We threw in a little curveball with some mayonnaise, believe it or not.
Yeah, you know, when we got that recipe,
right?
we thought there was a typo.
Yeah.
I'm Nina Melendez, and this is a show about what's behind success and setbacks, all while making a sandwich. Who started this recipe? Like, what's behind it?
My grandma. I remember one day she was making a peanut butter and banana sandwich, and I was like, why don't you put some mayonnaise on with that? And she was like, that's a great idea, Logan. And she lathered it up, and I remember loving it.
I read somewhere that you thrive on doing difficult things.
Yeah.
And ever since a young age. Where do you think that came from?
Having an older brother, you know, tough love was very real. We did challenging things like skateboarding, like surfing, extreme sports. So this mentality of facing head-on difficult things became just a part of how I kind of was living my life at like 6, 7, 8 years old.
So speaking of difficult things, when you were 13 years old, you lost your arm.
Yeah.
Was there anything that someone said to you during that time in your life that really helped you get through this period?
Yes, absolutely. It was just a typical day wakeboarding out on the water with my family. When we were in the ambulance, and I was recognizing that like my left arm was laying on my lap, but I thought it was like laying off to the side. And I asked my mom, I said, Mom, get that, whatever is laying on my lap, like, can you take it off? She's like, that's your arm. And I said, Mom, what if I lose my arm? And without skipping a beat, she said, Logan, it's just an arm. That was the most impactful, profound statement I could have heard at that time and still carry with me to this day.
As humans, we can look at something within ourselves and see a deficiency and not go for opportunities because of that. Any suggestions on how we can overcome that?
It's self-imposed limitations. I went to an incredible school in North Carolina and had teachers visiting me and say, well, you know, he's probably not going to write again. I was left-handed. The doctors were telling my parents he's probably really going to struggle to write all through school. So we'll get him a laptop. We'll get him a note takers. And over time, maybe he'll develop the ability to write. I heard this in the hallway.
Did you hear that and you were like, I will write with my right hand?
I'm going to write right now. I'm going to figure this out. It's going to look like chicken scratch for a little while, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
So now the peanut butter, yeah?
The stuff we all know and love very well, the peanut butter.
Right.
Let's get in there.
If I had endured, something difficult while playing a sport, I probably wouldn't do sports ever again. And yet you made a whole career from it.
Oh.
How did you do that? Or why did you do that?
I think you would have.
You think?
Of all.
Yeah?
Yes.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I think a lot of it has nothing to do with me. It's the people around me. To not let this incident be what defined me or let the external environment, let cultural, societal people in my life say, well, I mean, Logan, if you had 2 arms, you could be doing it, but you got 1 arm, you can't. Like, those were expectations, and I just refused to accept them.
Should we cut? How do
No.
you? No, you don't cut it?
No.
You just eat it with okay, copy that. Okay, here we go.
Whoa, this bread, not ideal. I mean, the crust.
The crust is a little hard. It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. The truth is that I didn't have a lot of confidence in the sandwich. So we prepped for a second sandwich, and now I feel like we should do the second sandwich just to do a little compare contrast.
But also, what a great example. Expectations versus reality. You had low expectations.
I had super low expectations.
You said peanut butter and mayonnaise.
I was like, no way.
They never go together.
What's our next sandwich here?
A tuna relish and mayonnaise.
So Logan, tell me the difference between inspirational versus motivational.
I believe inspiration is great, but you can be inspired sitting on the couch and not get off the couch. You can comment, that was so inspiring, and nothing has changed. Motivation is what will keep them occurring, keep reoccurring, keep coming back, and keep pursuing the betterment of themselves or the task or the things. Let's try it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a corner bite here.
Oh, this sandwich is so much better than the other one.
This is good. This is good.
This is really good. Logan, before I let you go, tell me, what do you love about your job?
I had no idea how much of an impact and selfishly how much of a personal reward I would feel in the messages, the comments, the outreach I get from members saying thank you so much. I feel seen by you. I have fill in the blank, impairment, condition, disability. Now I see you, Logan, and I feel represented.
Thank you for making a sandwich with me today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. This is such an honor. Please finish.
I will.